Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to talk about Bitcoin, of course, right? So we know that Bitcoin has dropped significantly, okay, ever since last November, okay, when we reached Bitcoin was in fact at its all-time high, right, which was pretty much close to $70,000. We didn't quite hit that price target of $70,000. Bitcoin did in fact, reach about $68,000. So, it was close to $70,000. But ever since we reached that price target, Bitcoin dropped, right? And it's been dropping ever since we hit that price target. Okay. And we know right now that Bitcoin's pretty much, at about $20,000. Okay. As I'm filming this video right now. Okay. So Bitcoin has dropped significantly, all the way back up at, last November, $68,000 to where we are now, pretty much a year later, right? Almost a year later, okay? And Bitcoin's currently at pretty much $20,000. So that is in fact a 70% drop, guys. 70% drop from Bitcoin's previous all-time high to where we are now. And you know what's crazy? People are still not buying Bitcoin. It's crazy. Like, to me, that is crazy, guys. Okay, like, people are still scared to buy Bitcoin at $20,000. And guess what? When Bitcoin was in fact pumping, right, and when Bitcoin was in fact about 40, 50, $60,000, even at its all-time high, right, that's when people were in fact buying. People had that FOMO, right? People FOMO'd in, guys. And I hope, right, it wasn't one of you guys, right? But hey, if it was, don't worry. Do not panic, okay? Bitcoin will eventually, okay, go back up to its previous all-time highs and reach a new all-time high in the next bull market, right? We know right now we are obviously in a bear market, okay? We all know that. So, people are in fact saying that, the next bull market, okay, will in fact happen in the year 2024 to 2025, which is another, 2 to 3 years from now, okay, which is not too long now, okay. Next year, guys, it's going to be 2023, okay. We just have, less than pretty much 2 months now till the New Year's, right? 2023 happens, okay. So not too far now, guys, but that's what people are in fact predicting, okay, that the next bull market will in fact arrive between 2 to 3 years from now, right? 2024 or 2025, sometime then, okay? Personally, I think it's going to happen maybe in 2024 or 2025, sometime then as well. I really do, right? So, guys, people, like I said, are in fact, they're not buying Bitcoin right now, okay? They're scared, right? But I'm telling you guys right now, you should be buying Bitcoin now. Matter of fact, everyone right now, okay, that is, invested into the cryptocurrency market, if you guys are in fact, either you guys are investors into this market, you guys are in fact, crypto investors like myself, right? Or if you guys are in fact traders, okay? But this is full of people out there that are in fact, maybe starting off investing into cryptocurrency, or if you guys have already invested but you guys aren't buying anymore, you guys should be dollar cost averaging. Everyone right now should be dollar cost averaging. I think, dollar cost averaging right now is a great strategy. Obviously, a lot of investors use this strategy, okay? And obviously the strategy works a lot, right? A lot of people obviously made a lot of money using this strategy, right? Dollar cost averaging is where, you pretty much invest consistently, every week or every 2 weeks, right? It's really up to you, okay? Depending on yourself, right? When you really want to invest. Personally, I choose like every 2 weeks, okay, every fortnight, I invest the same amount, okay, into the cryptocurrency market, the same amount every 2 weeks, okay. So I believe, dollar cost averaging, that's what everyone should be doing right now, right? No matter if the market's looking good or bad, just buy, just invest, okay, consistently. Keep doing that consistently in the next few years. I promise you guys will in fact become crypto millionaires. Not financial advice. Always do your own research. As always, okay, I'm obviously not a financial advisor. None of my videos is financial advice, okay? So always do your own research. Always, guys. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other influencers. Always do your own research. So people aren't buying Bitcoin right now. Crazy, right? Bitcoin's at $20,000. almost a year ago, right, last November, it was in fact at almost $70,000, and people are still not buying Bitcoin. Like, it's crazy. Guys, you should be buying Bitcoin right now before it's too late. Buy Bitcoin now, guys, before it's too late. When is late? Well, I'm talking when Bitcoin reaches $100,000, $150,000, $200,000. Can you imagine buying Bitcoin at those price targets? Like investing into Bitcoin, buying one whole Bitcoin at those price targets, it's going to be even harder, guys. Right now, it's easy. Buying one whole Bitcoin right now is pretty much potentially buying a new car. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin is cheap because it's not cheap, right? It's not cheap. It's like at $20,000 USD right now. Okay, so it's not cheap at all, guys. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, that's obviously still a lot of money, right? So that's why dollar cost averaging comes in, right? So, every week or every 2 weeks, depends, what you can do, whatever you want, right? But invest, $50, $100, right? A couple $100, $1,000 into Bitcoin, right? Keep consistently doing that, right? You pick every week or every 2 weeks, keep, dollar cost averaging, be consistent with it, okay? And do that for the next few hours. I mean, sorry, next few hours. The next few, years. Potentially, you will make life-changing money with your investments into Bitcoin, okay? I'm being dead serious, guys, right? So, guys, listen, okay? This is not financial advice, obviously, okay? But this is personally what I am doing. And I know for a fact, a lot of people personally that I know that are in fact crypto investors, this is exactly what they are in fact doing as well. They are in fact, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. And of course, Ethereum. We can't forget about Ethereum, right? And of course, just cryptocurrency in general, the whole market, okay? We are in fact dollar cost averaging right now. And that's exactly what you guys should be doing right now. So, guys, buying Bitcoin right now this is what I'm trying to say, okay? My point is, buying Bitcoin right now is so much easier. It will be so much easier right now to buy, and invest into Bitcoin right now than it will be when Bitcoin is at $100,000 and beyond, right? And over that, right? $150,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Because I'm telling you guys right now, Bitcoin will reach those high price targets of hundreds and thousands of dollars. I told you guys as many times that Bitcoin will eventually reach $1 million. Not even just 1 million. Millions. Okay? Can you imagine buying and investing into Bitcoin when it's at, let's just say $700,000? It's going to happen one day. Bitcoin, like, I'm being dead serious, guys. Like, Bitcoin will eventually reach that price target. These price targets, these high price targets, Bitcoin will eventually reach it, okay? In the future. It's not going to happen overnight, obviously, okay? It's going to take years and years and years for Bitcoin to do this, but it will happen one day, right? Mark my words. But can you imagine buying Bitcoin even just at $100,000? You know how much harder that would be compared to now? Like, I'm being dead serious, guys. When I first heard about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I didn't believe in it. I thought Bitcoin was a scam. You know what I mean? I saw whole ads and all that every now and then, you know what I mean? Like little websites talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I thought it was a scam, right? But, when I first started investing into Bitcoin and I knew how it worked, and I was like, oh, like this is actually the future, right? And then when I started investing into Bitcoin, I look at the price, I'm like, how am I going to accumulate one full Bitcoin? And that's when I started dollar cost averaging. And then eventually, guys, in the next few months, I finally accumulated one full Bitcoin. And you guys can do the same. It's all about pretty much hard work, believing in yourself. You know what I mean? So you guys can do it. You know what I mean? You really can, okay? I want you guys to at least own one full Bitcoin. Why? Because just one Bitcoin, guys, okay? Just one single Bitcoin can change your life forever in the next few decades. I'm being dead serious, guys. Bitcoin's going to reach, tens and millions of dollars per Bitcoin. Right now, it's at $20,000 per Bitcoin. In the future, decades from now, 10, 15, 20 years from now and over, Bitcoin's going to be worth millions of dollars per Bitcoin. So this one Bitcoin can make you a millionaire. Not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys, okay? But personally, guys, I am in fact buying and accumulating as much Bitcoin as I possibly can. Because Bitcoin right now is cheap, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Compared to where it was, almost a year ago, $68,000 to where it is now, is cheap. It's dirt cheap, okay? So I told you guys as many times, you know, Bitcoin's gonna drop $17,000, $16,000, 15, you know, 13, $12,000, even potentially $10,000. Very unlikely, but possible, right? But very unlikely. You know, Bitcoin will in fact reach these low price targets, and when it does, I'm buying a whole bunch. I'm investing heavy. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys are in fact buying some Bitcoin right now. Okay, this is your chance. Don't buy too late, guys. Too late is when Bitcoin is at its previous all-time highs, you know, $68,000, $70,000, $80,000. Can you imagine buying back in, you know, FOMO, right? Like, trust me, guys, when in the next bull market, a lot of people will in fact FOMO in. Don't be that person, by the way. Don't FOMO in. When we see everything pumping in the greens, that is not the time to buy, guys. That's the time to pretty much take profits. It's the complete opposite, okay? But for some reason, our human brains like to operate, okay, when everything's pumping, okay, and we like to buy in, you know what I mean, when everything's pumping. That's just how we operate. That's how our brains work for some reason. But personally, I don't. You know, lesson learned, I used to FOMO in, but I don't no more. And trust me, guys, it's not a good idea, right? You want to buy when everything is crashing. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts right now on Bitcoin? Are you guys buying Bitcoin right now at this price, $20,000, or are you guys patiently waiting for the next crash? Personally, I'm still buying, not too much, but I'm still dollar cost averaging, okay, into Bitcoin. Of course, Ethereum. Like I said, we can't forget about Ethereum. But, you know, I am in fact saving most of my money and my liquid for the next crash. Okay, so personally, that's what I'm doing. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are doing. And on that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Peace.